Hi, and welcome to episode 7 on creating a Weebly website. In this episode, we're going to create a contact us page that will have a contact form for visitors to fill out and submit to us. Also, I'm going to include on this contact us page a Twitter feed, so that way people can know how to contact us via Twitter, and also what people are actually saying using our hashtag that we use quite a bit. So let's go ahead and get started here. I'm going to go up to the top and click on Pages and add a page. Contact us. You can come down here and click Advanced Settings if you wanted to add metadata, page title, and description. I'm going to go ahead and bypass that this time. Click Save Settings to get the page created. I click Contact Us, and I'm going to go ahead and change the image here on this page. So there's my Contact Us graphic picture. It's uploading, and it's in position the way I like it. I'm going to change my page text, Contact Us, and I'm going to come up here to the top and get this change all saved and ready to go. So, alright, we are ready to start adding elements to our Contact Us page. Like I said before, we're going to add a form, and we're also going to add a Twitter feed. So I'm going to go ahead and create a 2-column layout, drag that element down here. And I'm going to go ahead and adjust the size of this just a tad, a little bit smaller here on the right hand side than the left. I'm going to go ahead and find the contact form element. You can find it actually in about 3 or 4 spots. In the basic area, you can find contact form here. You can also find it under More, right here at this end, and also under Forms. So 3 different spots. So let's go ahead and drag the contact form down into this first column. And it comes complete with title text. So I'm going to add, would love to hear from you, exclamation point. And let's go ahead and add a section to this. And by the way, when you click on the individual fields, that you can actually submit, you can rename them, what information you're wanting in those spots, also whether it's required or not. And of course, edit text, you can give field instructions, and of course there's other advanced features as well, mostly dealing with margins. You'll notice that Weebly is all about the margins with all of its elements, and making sure there's proper spacing between elements. Let's go ahead and add a question here. I'm going to add this option buttons element. And I'm going to put this right beneath the email box, and it's loaded. I'm going to go ahead and click the element. I'm going to change the field text to say, would you like us to respond to your message? Sometimes we don't know if when we get a message from somebody if they actually want a response or not. But at least this way, you're going to find out. Edit options, instead of option 1, which didn't really tell us anything, I would like to know either yes or no. And of course, option 3, we don't need. Now I'm going to click the Save button. Before we do that, though, let's take a look at this. Predefined options. Oh, they have some fields that you can use. So be sure to check that out and see if any of those are useful for you. I'm going to go ahead and click Save. And down here at the bottom with the Submit, you'll notice that our contact form, email submissions, it can also be submitted to a person. If you are a group and you have a group email address, you can add that here. You can even separate email addresses with either commas or semicolons, depending upon your email. Confirmation text, you can go here with the default that Weebly has set up, or you can change it, or you can even change that to a different web page. If you have a web page you've already created for people that submit forms to you, and you have a default thank you type page, you can go ahead and link that page here instead of using the confirmation text that Weebly allows. And of course, you also have advanced features like where the submit button is. I'm going to go ahead and center that. I'm also going to change the text on the submit button. I'm going to say send message. And I'm going to click, and you'll notice that it just updated. I'm going to click off to the side. And we are now done creating our contact form. Next step, let's go ahead and create our Twitter feed. And before we do that though, I'm going to go ahead and take and drop the paragraph with title element, so that way I can include some information here. I come to my word processor and copy some text. So it has a little bit of instructions. Now, if you want to include a Twitter feed or really anything that's embedded from another web page, you can use this custom HTML element here in the basic menu. YouTube videos, traditionally you want to use the YouTube video element. It's a little bit easier and also gives you some more options as well. And I can't guarantee that the custom HTML will actually work correctly for the YouTube, but I assume that it will. So, but let's go ahead and get the Twitter feed in. I'm going to go ahead and drop that custom HTML element. Okay, it's ready to accept my HTML code, which for this example is all exclusively JavaScript. There's really not much HTML there. It's just all JavaScript. So I've copied and pasted it, and you can change the alignment, which it's going to take up the full width of the column here. So I'm just going to go ahead and click off to the side, let it refresh, and as you can see here, my Twitter feed is fully loaded and functioning in my Weebly website. So let's go ahead and save this and click on the publish button. And it's saving to the web right now. I'm going to go ahead and refresh my website. There's contact us. I click that. There's my picture. There's my contact us form. All ready to go for someone to fill out and submit to us. And of course our Twitter feed. And so people can either use our hashtag, join the conversation. They can also see what folks are writing about using our hashtag. So for other great tips, please be sure to visit the ICATS website, EVSCICATS.com, and also we have great tutorials on our YouTube channel, EVSC ICATS. We will no doubt be adding more Weebly tutorials and other resources as time goes on, so be sure to check those out. Thanks for watching.